Hey guys, what is going on? This is Zip of RageQuitTV, gonna be casting game between Grubby and Stephano, and before we get into this, I will be attaching the replay to the YouTube description, so, well, just download it there if you rather watch the replay or want to get something that I have missed. But you know what? I'm such a good commentator, I never miss any action. Of course I do. Sometimes there's just two things going on again, and well, I do all these casts live, and I don't have picture-in-picture. Doing it live, if I could do that, I would be like a pro-DOS person, because that would mean I was robotic and could do things simultaneously. And Stephano with a little bit of a oh my god, not you again. Grubby's like, do you hate me? And Stephano does not respond to that at all. And what? Do you like dogs? Woof. Okay, so if you want to get on Stephano's good side, if he ever says no to your autograph, if you ask him for an autograph and he says no, just say woof, or say your favorite type of dog, and he will instantly like you. But Grubby has a very strong PVZ, so maybe that is why Stephano does not want to play Grubby. However, it is Metalopolis, and I believe Metalopolis does give the advantage to the Zerg player. Grubby will be seeing the Overlord, but of course his probe has already gotten Stephano's base, so it does not matter. The gateway is being built. That Overlord sees the gateway, so he knows it is not going to be any type of forge fast expand, and that is good news to know. Stephano will be going for this pool first anyways, and we'll see if he favors his 3-hatch before lair and PVZ like he does in PVT, and favors getting a lot of lings out, because Stephano is known as the ling master in my hut. There goes the gas at 15 supply. This drone is going to be going down to try to take the hatch or just beat up this one probe a little bit. As you can see, the probe is on a patrol. Stephano individually microing this drone, so it hits that probe, knows the patrol position is a pentagon. He's like, you know what, I can take that out, and Grubby's sick of getting hit. That probe just throws down a pylon and blocks that hatch. And Stephano could begin the hatch right now. It is 3 minutes into the game, and I'm saying that just to give you, well, he's getting his gas super early, so it's not going to make a big deal. If the Zerg doesn't go for that gas, this delay actually does hurt them a little bit, as that did delay 20 seconds. And Stephano, he is almost fully saturated. One more drone and he would be fully saturated without this gas. Actually, yeah. No, 2 drones, because I had one of the drones that were getting gas selected. And you just make them mine inefficiently for a little bit, do some indirect damage to them. It's not that big of a deal, especially if they go for a gas first, so that's why Grubby did cancel it, as he knows, no, he does not know it's gas first, and that probe could have got a little bit better scouting info. But I guess Grubby just does not care too much. He has 2 gases up already, which signifies he is going to be going for a 3-gate expand. I would assume he could try a 1-gate expand, but many Zergs have hammered it out, knowing the exact amount of pressure you can do to demolish the 3-gate expand. I mean the 1-gate expand. And I'm not exactly sure what they were talking about just there. That's what I was kind of fumbling. He said secret spot, and I was just looking around the map, and maybe he's looking for that one probe that went back home. I guess that's what Stephano was talking about. And again, the talk does kind of throw his commentators off, so if I ever fumble and they're talking, that is why. If I ever just fumble, well, it's hard to commentate sometimes. This one Zealot is going to be coming in. Going to see this one Ling. There are 6 Lings out, so Stephano can kill the Zealot with Micro without killing a single Ling, but Grubby toting that one Ling that was injured individually. The Stalker is coming out. He is faster than the Lings. The Zealot is actually going to live, and Grubby is going to be chasing those. No, he is not. He is just going to be going back home. He did force 4 more Lings, which is not 2 drones. And that does help Grubby, as he is going to be taking his expansion now. This is a 2-gate expand. The 2nd gate is hidden, but he has it rallied up to the front. And that could just show Stephano, if Stephano goes up and sees like 1 more sentry than he's used to seeing on a 1-gate expand, he'll know there's an extra gateway. Stephano is going to be putting on some pressure with these, I guess, 6 Lings or 8 Lings? 7 Lings, because the Zealot did kill 1, but there's 2 sentries and a Stalker. They will be seeing that Nexus and some units behind it. And the question is, will Stephano keep putting on the pressure? No, he won't. He is getting a 3rd hatch. He does not have flare, does not mining gas right now. He stopped mining gas after that speed to favor that 3rd hatch super quick. The forge is up for Grubby. He went 2 gates into the forge, into a robo facility. He will most likely be getting some immortals out just to defend against a roach bust. as a spine crawler and a Evo chamber is going up. I'm not exactly sure what that spine crawler is for. He's getting 2 of them. So maybe he thinks this is a 3-gate pressure build, as Protoss can put on quite a bit of pressure with 3 gates, especially with so many force fields against Lings. So that may be why he's getting spine crawlers, so he can kill those sentries and zealots and stuff after the force fields go down, because force fields just make Lings look ridiculously stupid. As you do see that one Ling, oh, he rode that force field out. Grubby saying -1, hooray! As he did kill 1 Ling with those 2 force fields, but Stephano has 50 left, and Grubby's like, what? Stephano's like, my bad, it was only 49. So, there you have it. Stephano is bad in math, except he's trying to become a doctor. And, well, that doesn't make me confident about being his patient. Hopefully I get the right amount of morphine or whatever treatment he has given me. The Warp Prism, though, is out for Grubby. He did not go for an Immortal, instead 4 sentries, which can do a lot of damage if they just get dropped behind this mineral line. That lair is being built at 830. This worker count is 51-40, and we'll see if this sentry does a lot of damage. No, he is just going to be dropping on the Queen. The Queen does manage to get around, and what are those sentries going to be doing? They look like they just want to kill some drones. Throwing down a force field. There goes another force field. Grubby not letting them run away. Another one does go down. Lings are coming in. A late force field does go down, but the Warp Prism does pick up every single sentry and just gets out with 36 HP. Thanks to that 1 buff on the Warp Prism. If they did not have an extra shield, well, he would have died there. This is trying to dodge between 2 queens. That's a lot of sentries in that Warp Prism. He cannot afford to lose this. He is just going to regain that energy, then fly away. Very good call. And Stephano is hiding a bunch of Lings over here. This one Overlord is just watching it. Grubby is getting an Immortal out right now. And I'm not exactly sure. It looks like his Zealots, Sentries, and Stalker are all following that one probe, gunning it with their lives. That one probe had the Royal Escort, and a bunch of Lings do come in, but Grubby is ready and waiting. And now the Warp Prism going to try to go out. The Queen is trying to take it out. The Warp Prism is going to start attacking. The Queen does pick it off, and now it's attacking Overlords. I think it should just switch for the drones. There we go. Force fields going down. Lings coming in, and the Warp Prism is going to pick up those sentries and get out of there. If Grubby did 1 more force field, those Lings couldn't do damage, but now these forces can move out and start taking out creep tumors, pushing back that creep spread, and now Grubby is falling back because he doesn't know where those Lings are going. The Warp Prism does manage to get back home. That is 400 gas. Grubby did save, of course, 200 minerals, but who cares about minerals? It's all about that gas. Stephano has been on 3 bases for quite some time, and he is ahead in the food count by about 20. The sentries are getting unloaded. More Stalkers morphing in behind. Going into this army tab, you can see Stephano has the larger army by quite a bit. 72 supply to 45 supply. So Grubby would not be wise to engage, but maybe he would because he has that Colossus with a bunch of sentries. And he's loading up an Immortal with 2 Zealots in this. Warp Prism is going to be going to do a drop with them. I don't know exactly what Grubby is planning to do. That Colossus is getting surrounded by those Lings. There goes the Immortal drop. Zealots go on that high ground. And now, what is he doing with this Warp Prism? Looks like Grubby is going to be falling back. Maybe he was hoping to get the Immortal on the high ground to attack the roaches. I really have no idea exactly what Grubby's mindset was. And those Lings just chasing that Warp Prism. They don't want anything to unload. And this one poor Zealot is going to be falling. 2 Colossus, though, on the high ground. Or they were on the high ground. Could attack those roaches. He does not have Thermal Lance, and that is worth noting. Thermal Lance not even on the way. He is at +1 armor. But he needs that Thermal Lance to deal with these roaches effectively. Well, I guess if Hydras came out, that Thermal Lance would really make a difference. But it does make a difference right here, as this Colossus would be much further back, not even having to worry about if the roaches do step up. But Grubby is going to be holding this with his Stalkers and Immortal anyways. Those Colossus just do so much damage to these roaches. Stephano going in and out while he takes his 4th base, just putting on the pressure at Grubby, because when he's attacking this base, he knows Grubby is not going to be attacking him unless Grubby was cute and did a Warp Prism play, but it does not look like he did. There are 3 Colossus now out for Grubby with only a few Stalkers, and I think the sentry count has been killed off. Yes, it has. Not a single sentry left for Grubby. So if he wants to rebuild those, he's going to have to slow down his Colossus production, which a lot of Protoss do not like doing. This one Warp Prism is going to come in with a few Zealots, but Lings insta-surround them. Stephano not going to be phased by that Warp Prism. We have a Nexus being built by Grubby at the gold base, and more Stalkers. And actually, he has 2 Sentries, so I think those just got warped in as they have around 50 energy. I may have missed them. But he does have Warp Prisms now. Roach is going in to deal with these Colossus and Stalker, but the Colossus and Stalkers do fall back, just killing a few Creep Teamers. Grubby is at 1-1. Stephano is at 2-0. He has 2 Spires on the way, and this one Warp Prism is going to try to do more damage, but the Queen is waiting for it. It's almost down. It's got 20 HP left and 4 shields, but the Warp Prism is just going to get away barely. He's going to make his way over to the third base. There is no Queen protecting it. The Spire is going to get scouted, or does he see the other one? I don't know where 2 Spires are. It looks like Stephano may have canceled one or one finished. And it looks like Stephano did cancel one, so accidentally built 2. And there we go. Those Zealots going to land and start attacking the Spire. He does not want Zealots out, but all the Roaches do come, which allows Grubby to move in position over here. Is he going to do anything with his positioning? He has the one Observer here scouting to see if the Roaches are coming, and he also had the Warp Prism to kind of tell. But it looks like he moved in a little bit late. He's going to throw down some Force Fields to take out these Spine Crawlers. The Roaches cannot engage. And the Spine Crawler is going to be going down. The Guardian Shield goes up. And now Grubby is just going to be falling back, doing a little bit of damage, then falling back again and again. Grubby has 2 Photon Cannons and a Stalker protecting the gold middle patch. And Stephano is going in for this kill. This Colossus doing a lot of damage to those Roaches. Great Force Fields do go down. Those Corruptors are picking apart those Colossus, though. However, the Stalkers do clean up before any Colossus, maybe one did fall. But Grubby getting the better on that exchange. I believe he has lost considerable less. He's at 150 supply versus the 176 of Stephano. Those Roaches are going to regain that health. And Grubby again just moving up and down, always putting threat at Stephano. Stephano actually getting a Hydralisk Den. What is he doing? He is going Roach Hydra Corruptor. I have not seen this used to take out the quote-unquote death ball in some time. Actually, the last time I saw it was him doing it at IPL. This is considered an outdated strat, but Stephano, so quick in his macro, is so efficient in his macro. He's going to be making this work. Those Colossus are going down to those Corruptors. Will the Roaches fall down fast enough? It does not look like it. The Immortal does fall. There's not many Stalkers left. These Roaches picking apart everything. Grubby in a lot of trouble. No more Colossus left. Actually, I lied. There is one Colossus, but he walks in and gets demolished immediately. And it looks like Stephano doesn't even need that Hydra Den. He is doing so well with his Roaches and Corruptors. These Zealots are going in to attack this 4th base. But as I said, he was so good on his macro. Did you see how fast he took his 3rd base? And, well, Grubby did not punch him for that 3rd base timing. And, well, Stephano just got so far ahead, I believe. And can just power units out and take Grubby by sheer force. And that is how you play these Zergs. Stephano has not built a drone for the longest time, as he's still right around 77. I don't think he's built a drone in like the 6 minutes this game has been going on, or the past 6 minutes. Just been building pure units. And now these Roaches going in to deal with the Photon Cannons. More gateways morphing in, and now Grubby is coming in from the sides. Those Roaches want to go and pick off this gate Nexus. No, they're just going to go and kill some drones. The Corruptors pick off that Colossus immediately, and so many probes are going down. The Roaches are at 2-0. The probes are at just 1 armor, so it will take 3 hits for the Roach to kill the probe. Grubby with some nice blink micro. Will this be enough to hold on for dear life? It doesn't look like it's Stephano. Piercing ahead, has a few Hydras in this mix. Actually, Grubby is going to be holding here, but he did lose almost 20 workers. Does not have an observer here, so he cannot see the Stalkers and Hydras burrow. I mean, not the Stalkers. Wouldn't it be awesome if the Stalkers could burrow? No, he can't see the Roaches and Hydras burrow. This Roaches just regaining HP, gonna unburrow. Try to pick off this one warp gate. It looks like he will get it, unless Grubby can pick him off. Actually does burrow yet again. And more Hydras are coming, and now the Roaches will unburrow and add to this DPS. There we go, getting a partial surround. Their Stalkers are blinking back down to that low ground and going to be attacking the Hydras from a flank, but it looks like the Hydras are just too many. This gold base is going to be falling down. Meanwhile, we have a Warp Prism and 2 Zealots going for that main, but I think Stephano has already dealt the killing blow. Grubby is just hoping for some type of miracle, and we have seen miracles in the past, but it's looking very grim. Grubby is taking his third base down here, but there goes the GG. Well played. Stephano takes out Grubby in that game.